Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. My name is Lauri Koskinen and this is a juggling tutorial. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to correct throws, like how to correct when you catch wrong way the club. Okay? There are basically 5 different ways to make the correction from here back here. Okay? There's so many different ways of doing it, but there's like 5 basic ways, okay, and then variations of those. Now first this, so meaning you juggle and then you get like a club wrong way, how to turn it quickly back here. So the first thing is throwing it under spin. So meaning you get the club like that, you're going to throw it, if you're juggling singles and you have wrong way, you're just going to throw half a turn to get it back up, okay? So you turn half a turn, so it's corrected, okay? And if you're throwing doubles and you get one club the wrong way, so then it's 1.5. All right? And well, if we put them together, there's 3 different categories, but okay. So the first is throwing under spin. So whatever the spins that you're doing, like you're doing 5 clubs in doubles, and you have one club like that, you can do 1.5. If you're throwing singles, and you get one club the wrong way, you can draw half, okay? Many people think that that's the most efficient way, but it's actually not, because it depends a lot on what you're doing, all right? Because it's not always the less spin that is the most relaxed, because like it also takes a lot of control. So yeah, but that's one way to do it. So one way is less spin, half a turn less spin that you normally do. The other way, which is sort of like the same way but different variation, which is overspin, okay? So again, if we're doing doubles and we get one club wrong way, we're gonna do 2.5 to make the correction there, okay? And if we're throwing singles and we get one the wrong way, we're gonna throw 1.5. So you're gonna throw half a spin more than you would normally in that pattern that you're doing, okay? So that way you can correct. So next time it will come correct way, okay? So if you're doing singles, 1.5. If you're doing doubles, 2.5. If you're doing triples, 3.5, and so on. So that's another way to correct the bad mistake. Then we have the correction of physically doing it, okay? So you have the club like that, you do like that. And that move while juggling is called oh shit. So, so you make the throws and then you get like, oh shit. And you do that, oh shit. And you just switch. So you catch it by the wrong end, just switch it back, okay? And there's nothing to it. You just catch it, you see in the air, it's coming the wrong way, okay? So let me do in doubles. I see that, oh, that's coming the wrong way, just gonna change it, and I'm good again, okay? It's, oh no, it's coming the wrong way, oh, that one too, oh, that one too, okay, there we go. And we're back on track. So that is that, oh shit. So that's the third one. And again, in the same category is the slap back, because that is physically just making half a turn in your hand. So that could be like second category, but now it's our fourth. So instead of catching it, you're gonna slap it. So it comes like that, and you're just gonna slap it on. Half a turn, 1.5, just gonna slap it and continue. So if we're throwing singles, and there's, oh man, you're just gonna slap it back on. We're doing doubles, we make one mistake, oh, you're gonna slap it back on. That's not so practical, but I've seen jugglers do like 7 club cascade, and they can see that they made one mistake. So when the club comes, they just do slap back and continue, which is like really cool. But just, you know, if you have that technique like really down and you really know how to do it, you can do that as well. Like there's nothing stopping you. So yeah, slap back. And that's one more thing. And the last one is like a multiplex. So you stop and you see that you're throwing badly, Is that a word? I don't know. You catch it like that, and then you make a correction. Okay, or it comes like that way. Just turn it. Okay, so you do like a multiplex. It goes bad throw, hop, and you have options here, like how to do it. If you're catching the wrong way, so it's like this, you just throw that half a turn, okay? Or you can do, if you catch it this way, you can just throw it straight up and then collect it like this. With tree club, it's sort of like obvious. So with tree clubs, you need to add movement. So if it happens, yeah, you can do sort of like trick like that. But if you have like 4 or 5 clubs, you can keep the pattern going. If this comes like a wrong way, like that, you can keep the pattern going here. You can do like a multiplex throw, then throw that, and then continue, okay? And this as well, how you want. And one option is to throw both. So if you have a club wrong way like this, you're gonna make a multiplex throw, where the one that is wrong way, that's gonna make a half a turn. The other one is gonna make a 1 spin, okay? Or it can go like 1.5 and then a double. Like that. So you have a lot of different options how you want to do it. And yeah, the multiplex one is sort of like you need to keep on that flow going if you have 3 clubs, but if you have 4 or more, yeah, you can just do multiplex patterns and correct it on there. Yeah, so those are like 5 basic different ways of doing it, which is kind of like 3 categories, but let's call it 5, whatever. Which one is the best one? That's really up to you. There's a lot of different sort of like purposes on each of these, different uses, different times when to do them. I would highly recommend to learn them all, because there will be times when all of those are the best one, okay? It changes a lot depending on what you do and how is the trick and how is your technique, how much time you have. Everything affects everything. So it's very hard to say which one is the best. It's only you can say which one is the best in certain situations, okay? So yeah, practice them all, see which comes most natural to you. Like usually the one that you have the best technique in is the one that you will use the most, okay? So it's the best one for you. But again, it depends on the situation. Like for me, with 5 clubs, usually the best one for me is 2.5 spins instead of the 1.5, because many people, they correct with 1.5, but I found faster spinning to be more relaxed for me than to do like controlled 1.5 spins. So it always depends. And I do a lot of multiplexes, so those 5 club multiplex tricks where I need to correct like that, those come very easily for me also. So it depends on the situation. But that's it. That's how you can correct when you're catching the wrong way club thingy. If you guys want to learn more about techniques like this and like tricks and techniques in general, I do have my online juggling course, jugglingmastery.com. Definitely check it out. There's like hundreds and hundreds of videos, and with clubs as well, okay? So I put the link below, jugglingmastery.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.